Hey, 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 it's a brand new day here on Gillum Farms. How's everybody doing? So you can see that we are not in the same place. Christine she is somewhere else right now. So where are you?
Today I'm in Iowa,
She's in Iowa today,
and
guys.
I'll be in Nebraska tomorrow. Then I'll be in South Dakota.
Iowa, Nebraska, then South Dakota. So she's just jet setting. And speaking of jet setting, I tell you what, we were last week. We basically lived in an old car we have. So you've
It's
heard of
cold.
people just living in their car. Yeah, there we were.
Oh,
so
it wasn't that bad.
so anyway, let's see who all's in here. We got Joe Fix It For You came in at 227. Then
Oh,
there's
Joey.
Ginger. Ginger came in at 423. Then there's Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. And
Hi,
then
Rebecca.
let's see, we've got, hey, there's Troy Sutton. Hey, Troy, good to see you. There's Ace. Howdy, Ace. There's James Hall as the Shade Tree Cook. And let's see, there's Jesse at Lazy Days Ahead. Jesse and Lisa. And let's see here, Rhonda Dodson's in the house. Howdy, Rhonda. And there is Junk to Gems. Thank you, Gary, for coming in. Appreciate it. Paul Honeyman, Jacob Halpayne, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm wearing my OG 10 killer long sleeve shirt today. There you go. It must be cool over in Georgia. It
Is it
must
not in
be.
Oklahoma?
No, 80 today.
Ugh.
So I sweated quite
This,
a bit today. So let's see here. Paul
this.
Honeyman and
Hello,
Kale
honeyman.
KL Nations, howdy, howdy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. A couple of new folks and there's Bobby Dodson figuring it out with catfish. So we went, this thing is our recap of our
Yeah,
poverty.
we went. We went.
We went. We
39.
went.
Whew.
We went to Poverty Tour. So we actually went to the duct tape drags in Tucson, Arizona. We drove an old car that I put hey Nanny Tam, that I was hoping to drive it with the original engine that was in it, but if you saw the video, you saw that it was full of water and stuff like that. Well, the reason why that car was sitting, and it sat outside a long time before it sat inside. It sat outside for, I think it was like 7 years before we put it in the shop. And a lot of people are wondering how it got so much water in it. Well, it got so much water in it because the scoop was broke and it rained in it and it was going right down through the carburetor into the motor.
And we were
So,
busy building a homestead at the north.
do what?
I said, and we were busy building our new homestead and cutting it out of the woods to worry about
Right.
in.
That was part of, that was like the last 10 years, but for years before that, it sat outside.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Well, we kind of forgot why we stopped driving it, or you stopped. I never got a chance to drive it because I know I drive a stick shift, but I don't know what the deal is why you won't let me drive it.
you could have drove it any time.
You said it's really like,
You asked, and I told you. I didn't say you couldn't drive it. Hey, 30 Birds.
hey,
I'm a huge second gen Trans Am fan. I have 5 and counting. Thanks,
woo,
30 Birds. There's a
yeah,
lot. There's a lot more of that kind of stuff coming. So we've got more Trans Ams we're going to fix up. We've got a 69 GTO that we're going to fix up. We're going to fix up Christine's Trans Am. Christine she has a 78 Pontiac Trans Am WS6 W72 car, matching numbers, all that stuff. So we're gonna fix that one up. Um, we got a lot of stuff coming up in the future. But anyway, so we heard about Poverty Tour. Poverty Tour was a drive down Route 66 to Tucson, Arizona, and that's if you just plug in Tucson going down the interstates and stuff like that. From here, it's 1,200 miles. Um, we didn't go down the interstates. We went down Route 66 and side roads and stuff like that. So we
I saw
added,
parts of the house I didn't even know existed.
added a lot of time to this drive, and miles.
Mhm.
So whenever you add it all up, I don't know exactly how many miles we went in this old car, but it's between 2,500 and 3,000 miles is what we actually ended up driving.
Patsy.
Hey, Patsy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So we drove, like I said, a long way on
We
an
had a
engine, on an engine that I only drove, I think it was like 26 miles before we decided to take off on this deal. I think that was my whole gist of, my plan was to have this thing ready, have it in there, driving it for like 2 or 3 weeks and stuff like that, and all that stuff before Poverty Tour, just so I could figure everything out. No, I got 20 something miles on it in one drive. That was all we had. We loaded up in it. We've actually had some of our friends tell us that sounded terrifying to do something like that. We drove through Oklahoma City without any brakes.
that was terrifying.
It
And
was
like,
pretty terrifying. We had no brakes in Oklahoma City. We drove to our hotel in El Reno. And having no brakes wasn't bad enough. We also had a dimmer switch that was shorting out. So
and it started raining.
our headlights were flashing on and off, just just like that, like no light. I mean lights, no lights, lights, no lights. I mean no lights at all.
And we got to a part between
And
Oklahoma City and El Reno where there's no highway lights,
yeah,
like as
when we got over there, it was like really bad because
Mhm.
it was raining, no lights, and no brakes. Luckily, having a 4-speed that helped some. I was able to slow the car with that. A lot of people said, "Why didn't you use your e-brake?" Well, we don't have one. We don't have an emergency,
It's got baling wire on it.
so we don't have that. So yeah, we just.
But we had fun, didn't we? I think we had fun. I
Oh
know I
yeah,
had a great
we had a blast. We had an absolute blast. And I tell you
day.
what,
I loved the cruise when we went on the cruise, but I told Johnny, I said, it's just as good as the cruise. I mean, it's definitely right up there with it. It's something.
literally, guys, we went on a cruise to Alaska, and this thing was right up there with it. And I've got a surprise for you, Christine, that you
What?
probably don't even know yet. You may, because if you've looked at Facebook,
I haven't had time to look at Facebook.
but next year, Pole Barn Garage is getting Tucson Dragway to himself.
Oh, he had
For
said
me.
something about that when we were there. That's
And
awesome.
and it's going to be basically drag and drive this time. So we got to drive something fast this time.
Okay.
Not that the Trans Am's not fast, but we're going to drive something that we're going to take down the track, and we're actually going to try to win this deal. So
it sounds like a GTO is going
that
down.
sounds like a GTO. Yeah.
I turned 50. I decided the time for safe and some was over now. It's the time. That's what we keep saying. I don't know about the dumb and dangerous part, but we have said that.
Hey, Wendy.
There's no more tomorrow, like someday at our age. And
tomorrow never comes at this point.
Yeah, at this point, here in the next couple of years we'll do this. Well, one thing, life's not guaranteed, right? But as we just got to start doing it, as financially when we can, and have fun and enjoy life before the alternative. Right.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, I'm. I'll be 61 when we do our event when we do this event next year. And, I'm pretty competitive, so I'm going to try to win this deal.
You better.
I mean, I can, we've got the parts to do it around here. So
Seriously, be
seriously,
safe.
be safe out there, people out there, people love us, right?
Yeah, we're safe. We were not expecting that, but it turned out good. God protected us, and we were able to.
uh, Paul, if you watch my next video, which will be out tomorrow, okay, the poverty tour video will be out tomorrow. You're going to get to see us fixing the brakes on the side of in O'Reilly's parking lot. We had to do the whole bleed the master cylinder, bleed the brakes, put on a new master cylinder. When I show you how to basically bench bleed on the car, all that good stuff. So, yeah, Paul, I missed the Friday video last week. We didn't put out a video last week at all. Fortunately, the videos that I put out before that, which were the 2 videos on the Trans Am, have really carried well for us on the channel. Between those 2 videos, I think those 2 videos right there, and I don't promo or anything like that. Those 2 videos actually brought in 1,400 subscribers, and I was like, wow. So I'm not saying anything about people who do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. Okay. I'm just saying I did not. That's just from the views. So anyway, they did well. I mean, real well. So hey, y'all, eating a burrito that requires 2 hands. I said
Sounds like a
James
Johnny burrito.
James Hall. Yeah, James, you put that Mexican gal down now, right? So anyway, we started off in Joplin, Missouri. So Joplin, Missouri is actually 2 hours the wrong way for Poverty Tour for us. It's like we wanted to make sure we were long haulers. If you're a long hauler, they give you this sticker that that you're able to put on your windshield. So I was able to get the windshield banner sticker and put it on. Hey, Dale. Dale's in the house. So I was able to get that. But on the way to Joplin, we had our first breakdown. We broke down in a Walmart parking lot. We had a rocker arm come off. And it sounded horrid because it was backfiring through the carburetor and just making all kinds of noise. And I literally thought, we were probably done. I thought we might be done at that point. I pulled the valve cover off, assessed it, figured out what it was. No bent push rods or anything like that. Cam lobe still in good shape. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? So cam lobe's still in good shape and everything, and we got it out, started, got it running and everything, and we went on to Joplin. The very first person who asked me if I wanted to sell the Trans Am, because I'm going to tell you, that was like everywhere we went. Everywhere we went, at gas stations, in the groups, all the different things like that. The very first person who asked if I wanted to sell the Trans Am was Dalton of Pole Barn Garage. He's the very first guy. So I've had other people say you should do a collaboration. There's somebody would like to buy your car, stuff like that. But I did change some KO Nations. So anyway, they said that they wanted to let me know what I did change. So they wanted to know if I wanted to like another YouTube, not Dalton, but another YouTuber is looking for one of those cars, and they want to know if I
Yeah,
want
I
to do
can
a
do that
collaboration
too.
of selling that car. And I was like, no, we're not selling it. But you did change some rockers. Okay. Yep. Yep. I changed one rocker. I sure did. I sure did. Good catch too, by the way. So, but not. That's something else. I wished we'd have brought. That's something I wish we'd have brought on the trip. Not that we used any, but it would have been handy to have in case we did. Was a push rod and a rocker arm, and
Mm-hmm.
probably another
We
rocker
had
on
planned on
the.
doing that. I think you forgot. Time was getting away from us. That's why a lot of people are like, why didn't you paint the motor, do all this stuff? And it's like, they don't understand. He was working on it, then had to pull. Are you still there?
Literally, that thing wasn't running 2 days before we left.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, we didn't
yeah,
have
we're going to be
any
driving the Dodge.
time. Um, you know, time got away from me. I was really trying to make sure that we had, um,
Hey, Lacey.
the ultimate goal originally was to have that car running at least a month before, and I was going to drive it every day around and just
Yeah.
make sure everything was good. And that's all right, Dale. That's all right. That's cool. I
Hey,
understand
Dale.
you're driving. Hey, Lacey, how are you doing? Thanks for
Dale
coming
gives
in.
Dale's giving a blanket hello to everybody. It's
Yes.
hard.
Yep. He's not tagging. He's there.
Most of
He's
the time I'm
listening.
on this and I can't tag people.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not anyway. Joey showed me how to do it, but I still can't do it.
I bet yes, I got a lot of offers to buy it. I think the highest offer we got on the car was 23,000
Mm-hmm.
at one point. Um, so but I had a lot of people ask me if I wanted if I'd sell it, and I said no. They didn't tell me what they'd give me. Had one person who did say what he would give, and I was no. Um,
Yeah, putting it every
I
day.
even, I think I said something to Christine about, yeah, we could buy something different and drive it home. It's like, yeah, no, we're not.
Said something
Yeah,
about what?
yeah, we didn't want to. We didn't really want to drive anything else home. Yes, the
No.
interior is very sweet in that car. Other
Yeah.
than the dash panel has some cracks in it, the dashboard,
And there's
but
some things in the back
the
seat that have a few issues that I'm going to try to work on.
but the front seats and the door panels and the 4-speed stuff and all that, yeah, it's all sweet. It is nice. The glass is pretty good in the car. um, yeah, you'll notice. Yeah, Tamara, you'll notice that whenever you see the video that I'm getting ready to put out tomorrow, if you watch it. um, Wendy, who's buffering? Are we buffering, or both of us buffering, or just so? I think we were talking about that earlier because me and Christine were talking beforehand, and there was buffering going on. Dash mat. Actually, Tamara, there is a thing for Trans Ams. They make an overlay for the dash on these Trans Ams. I also have one for 69 GTO. And thank you, Gary. I also have one for a 69 GTO. And what it does is it actually overlays the entire dash, and you can't tell the dash from it. I mean, it's like literally looks exactly like a dash. And so we can get something like that and put on there, and it'll take care of it. But it wasn't. There's a lot of things I would have liked to have done before we left, but I didn't have time to do any of it. Um, you love that car,
Hey,
yeah,
Corbin.
Gary. It's
Oh, I
it's
love that
it's
car.
growing on us pretty well. I mean,
It's never had to grow on me.
well,
That's
whenever we drove it all the way, I mean, we drove it to Tucson with a junk engine. You got junk in your name there. I'm serious. This engine, we didn't know anything about it. I mean, It's
It
like
definitely
it's
didn't
sitting
have the
over there
Pontiac.
under the bench. Let's wheel it out here. Okay, put a bar on it, spin it over. I mean, I bought this thing almost 30 years ago. Put a
Well,
bar
what's
on it,
yeah.
get it to spin over, and then let's just
Skip
put it in the
skip
car and see
part.
if it works. I mean, that's how it went. It's like, let's just throw it in there and see if it works. And
Yeah, because we're out of time. But I don't know. Trans Am has been my favorite. I don't like cars, but I love Well, I love Pontiacs, but namely two different types. I like the '69 GTO. 60 is it eight? Maybe a little bit, but not really. And then
68, 69,
and then
70.
I like the 65, 66 GTOs. And then I absolutely like, if I could just pick one car, it would be the 77 or 78 Trans Am. Um, New leather.
That's cool, Paul. Hey, Gary,
Yeah, we drove it home. We
we
drove it.
drove it.
We did the
We drove
poverty
it. We've had that car for many years. It
many years.
sat not running for 17 years. It sat not running. We
Ooh,
had it
that's
for a few
good.
years before that. I think we might have had
Ginger
it 5 years before that. But we drove it from here to Tucson, Arizona,
Well, we drove it up to Joplin, Missouri,
up to
which was 3
Joplin, then to
hours.
Tucson, down Route 66, a
Yeah,
lot of it.
yeah.
And then we drove it back. So, yeah, we drove it a long way.
Ginger's making me jelly because I'm like hungry right now. I just got in the kitchen, cleaned up venison chili and homemade cornbread. That
Woo!
sounds
Look at that.
so good. For people following along on that, if you have a 78 or newer, you have to make sure you get the right one that changed the dash a little bit around the radio.
Yeah.
Good to know. Route 66. I love Route 66. In fact, when I was at the Tulsa airport, they had a really cool Route 66 shirt
Yeah.
that was on sale that I grabbed up while I was there.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a red shirt hanging in a closet in, what is it, Grants, New Mexico, or Globe?
Yeah, they didn't call me back.
I
But you
think
know
it's
what?
Globe. It might be
There
Globe.
was a package that came in yesterday or today that has another red shirt just like it. So
Oh, okay. All right.
we're probably just
So,
to buy a new one because he has working in it, so he had grease oil stains. Sister, you
oh
cannot.
yeah,
If I love my 77, 78 Trans Am, and I like venison, love venison. I mean,
yeah,
that's where it's at.
yeah. So there's actually some parts that I'm going to put on the Trans Am on the 77. I've been following along. There's a Facebook page, Second Gen Graveyard or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But one of the things we're going to put on is better exhaust manifolds. I think a little bit of exhaust work would really wake that car up. So I'm going to put a better exhaust manifold on it and downpipes and stuff like that. At least it wasn't a camouflage hat. Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't have made it out of the hotel without the camouflage hat. Ginger and Joe need to come out here, hang out, and let me make the chili, and she can make the cornbread. That would be awesome. Yeah, Ginger said that would be awesome, Gary. Right. So, speaking of that, our muzzleloader season starts Saturday. So, and of course,
And I'm stuck.
we're supposed to start raining tonight, I think, and it's going to rain all weekend. So, but we need the rain. So I'm not going to gripe about the rain at all because we need the rain, something horrible over here in Oklahoma. So now we drove through a lot of rain whenever we were going out to Tucson, but it was all out in the western part. It rained a little bit right here, but not a lot. So, but anyway, so next year, Dalton's going to put on a deal, and it's going to be, he's going to give a bunch of awards away, and there's going to be like the quickest car that drove out there and all that stuff. and I'm going for it. I'm going for it. So next year, get ready because we're going to take the blower car next year. So
But we're not taking the blower, are we?
I don't know. We might. We might.
I may be driving my own Trans Am.
Yeah, we might just take 2 cars.
Who wants to go with me?
I already had to cut Ginger's shirt tail, and we're early in the. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's why she's making venison chili.
Uh-oh. Somebody's shirt tail got cut. Whenever they cut a shirt tail here, that means somebody missed. That's what that means.
I thought that was your first. Who said that, Joey?
Joey.
Hey, Rhonda.
Yes, I've got a short. I've actually got a little video that actually has some music that they were playing because we drove, and they played it on the Folsom, and I should put it up tonight. I'll put that short up tonight. And they actually, it's not. I'm not adding the music. The music that's what was playing while the car was sitting there.
I'm waiting on my Jeep.
Said, I'm still waiting on your Jeep. Yep, we're all waiting on the Jeep.
Yeah, we're all waiting. Hey, Christy Bags, how are you doing?
There was a guy who drove a CJ5 out there.
Oh man,
and I'll tell you what, it was awesome.
It was cool, but he started out pulling a pop-up camper.
Yeah, he started off pulling a pop-up, but he ended up leaving that pop-up in Oklahoma. So he drove it on, and he bought a Winnebago whenever he got out there. So Green Wizard needs to go away. So somebody make that go away now. So whoever my mods are in here, they need to be working on that. The video already out.
Thanks, Paul. Toss them, boss.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
No, the video is not already out. The video will be out tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep. Do it again. There you go. Hit it.
Got it hidden.
Right. We're going to get to do that. It's going to be one of them nights, guys. So I hate it that you guys are having to see junk like this. But it is
well, something's going on because a lot of other people are getting
more of those and more of those top folks out there. They have nothing better to do than to do horde stuff like that. So everybody in here, just be on the button. Be ready for it.
Bossy.
Anyway, all right. So like I said, next year, since he's put it out that it's basically a drag and drive.
That's right.
Then we're actually gonna take. Yep, there you go again. And it's gonna be constant like that apparently, and I don't think I can change. They were attracted to your shirt. Yeah, apparently. So
Lazy Days timed him out. So
yeah, they keep coming in up under with it. Their name is different slightly every time. Yep, subscriber mode only.
Go away, booger eaters.
Go away, booger eaters. You're right. Yeah, I can't do subscriber mode. We're already into the live right now, so I can't change it right now. If I could, I would. Normally, we don't have any problem with this. You do a lot of time on the vertical lives, but on this, we usually don't have too much. But we are tonight. Thank you, Ginger. So Wendy says, test. Only junk I ever want to see is in the driveway or the yard or in a barn. Usually has four wheels. Right? Exactly. Exactly. By the way,
Well,
30 Bird, thanks for coming in.
yeah, thank you. I had a wonderful time, and I'm so glad that.
There's a new one, guys.
Hey, squirrel, or squatter,
Yeah.
or whatever you're calling yourself. We're not
Yeah.
playing this game. Anyway, um, my chat is gone. Did I get timed out by accident? I don't. There were some weird things going on there. A lot of people got kind of timed out. I think not timed out, but their chat went away.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Well, I'm on the with this, so
Yeah. Yeah. Wendy, you're on here. So, hey, John, how are you doing? Yeah. Ginger says just refresh your chat. There's another one.
man, we've never had problems like this before.
It's the same person, just switching it up just a little bit every time, so they can, they think they're being cool or something like that, but they're not. Okay, because I have accidentally blocked a friend. Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
probably
John.
a bot. You think Wendy was in the middle of some of those posts? Might have been, because they come up all
Hey, Julie.
so fast. Hey, Julie. Yeah, it is a crazy world out there.
They're lonely.
I posted about you guys on the Facebook page. I hope I didn't draw the green idiot, whoever that is. We never know. Normally, we don't ever have stuff like that. We don't. We don't normally have anybody come in like that. Usually, that's like vertical lives that happens. So, and I'm sure they'll be back here in just a second. You'll see a bunch more pop up all of a sudden.
Oh, they're entertaining
Friendly
us.
fire collateral. Hey, Astua, how are you doing?
Uh,
And
Friendly fire or collateral damage. It's jealousy.
right,
Virginia, good to see
right,
you. There is our friend Julie Cook. We
yep,
appreciate everybody being in here.
yes, thank
There
you.
is
Hey,
Josh.
Josh. Josh said he's going to be in Joplin like tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah, and here I am in Iowa, going to be in Nebraska tomorrow, then South Dakota.
Yep, and I'll
And he was just
be
here.
in deer camp. So
Yeah.
thank
Hey,
you,
Crack
Wendy.
33.
And there's the shade tree. I mean, well, we know that's James. Hey, James. So
Did his first video.
let's the drive over there. Have any of you guys ever seen any of them saguaro cactus or whatever they are? Saguaro
Be safe.
cactus. They're the big tall ones with the arms that stick up and stuff like that. I tell you what, we ran into those things out there and they are so cool. It was really weird because our only hot day in this whole trip was in Oklahoma. We sweated big in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
somebody
all
asked Christine if I was okay because my shirt was just matted to my back. And that was in Oklahoma.
yeah.
When we got out in the desert, it was cool. It was cool everywhere we went out in the desert. So yeah, it was awesome. And the nights were cool, the days were cool. Even in Tucson, it was cool.
And it felt so wonderful with my arthritis too. I didn't have a lot of joint pain and all that. It's wonderful. I didn't feel like I had an elephant sitting on my joints.
Right. Takes about 75 years for a saguaro cactus to grow an arm. Think about that. Those things have been there a long time. That's
Yeah,
right.
they're highly protected.
I think in part of our chat, one of the guys on Poverty Tour was talking about stopping and grabbing one of those saguaro cactuses and put it on top of his car. And in the chat on the CB, it was
chat.
like, you go to big boy jail for that one. So if you mess with a saguaro cactus, yeah.
Whatever, Paul.
Usually have 3 arms. They usually take about 100 years to grow as big as they do. They're only in the state of Arizona. Wow. Only in the state of Arizona. Wow. That's interesting because I thought that they could possibly be other places.
Oh, that's so awesome, Josh.
Josh got to meet Dale and Lisa in Kansas. Woo! That's awesome.
Well, we're going to meet you if we have to go to Alabama.
Yeah, we may have to go to Alabama. We might just jump in the Trans Am and drive to Alabama.
We'll do that bandit tour.
Yeah, we're wanting to do that. We're wanting to do the bandit run, but we're not wanting to do it with all those other yahoos that do the bandit run. We're wanting to just go over there and do it ourselves. So we're thinking about going over to Georgia.
But I don't want to go to
doing the run to Texarkana. So Josh just let the cat out of the bag. That's why I was late. Yeah. Maybe I need to move to the desert. Arthritis is terrible. Christy Beth, I can tell you, everybody out there that had problems with joints and stuff like that, it was much better. I've been on the bandit run since 2010 every year. It's amazing. But you need to save up and go on 2028 because that is the 50th anniversary of the movie, and it will be awesome from Texarkana to Atlanta. We're going to go from Atlanta to Texarkana. I don't know. We have friends that live over in Georgia, and they're in the chat right now. We might end up over there at some point, and yeah, we might head back to Texarkana. I don't know. He get off at 7, gets home around 7:15 to 7:30. That's David. I really love my trees and green stuff. Well, there's green stuff out there, Christy, but it's
Christy, there's some. But there is some. It reminds me a little bit of South Dakota because it had a lot of that desert, and then you drive a little bit and then you see mountains and what are those called, Johnny? The Black Hills and stuff, a lot of pine trees and stuff, and it's just beautiful out there.
Right.
But I couldn't live in those big cities. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in Tucson. That was a horrible drive through that. And then I wouldn't want to live in Phoenix and stuff, but mind visiting.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, we were driving on Saturday. Saturday was no King's Day, right? So we were driving on Saturday, and we drove a long way on Saturday, and we never saw anything. We never saw any kind of a protest or signs or anything. We didn't see
anything. I mean, we drove across the country from Missouri to.
I mean, literally, we were driving through cities and stuff like that. We didn't see nothing. Mm-hmm. So I think more stuff happened down here in this little town we live in than happened out there. But I like to visit the Black Hills, but we have family there, right? Hey, hi. TJ, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
so we were talking about Poverty Tour, and Poverty Tour, I can tell you, the whole thing was about the journey. It wasn't about the destination. Was cool, duct tape drags and stuff like that, but I can tell you the whole thing was about the journey. Madwood Barbecue. Okay, there you go, Madwood Barbecue.
How you doing? Good to see you in here.
That's the worst part of older age, the weakness, not a fan. Exactly. I can tell you after driving, a long time or something like that, I kind of walk like I walk like somebody that's probably older than me, actually. Um, I think the media ones are right. Right. Yeah, they made it up like it was crazy. I saw that one deal where they took a some kind of another deal and showed it and put it on, and it was a No Kings protest, and it wasn't. It was a different deal.
That was from years ago.
Yeah, and then they even enhanced that with AI. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Derek. I
Hey,
hope you're
Derek.
doing
Derek, I want to tell you right now. One of the things about I know you didn't go live the other day. Yeah, Boston from 2017. I know you didn't go live on Wednesday, but man, I've been trying to get to your live. But every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, I'm always hooked up doing something. The last couple 2 or 3 weeks, I've been working on that car. The whole time and everything. Yeah, yeah, we didn't see that. If Troy Sutton is still in here, I need to shout out Troy. Troy sent me a box, okay? And in this box, he knew that there was something that I needed for one of my, I like to say the word gun. So for one of my guns that I got at auction. And it's one of the guns
okay.
that people have sent me parts and pieces for. They gave me a mag for it. They gave me a scope mount, a scope for it, and stuff like that. So he knew that I didn't
Thank you,
actually have
Troy.
any sights for it. And I have not got to install them yet because I've been doing this Trans Am stuff lately. But he sent, and he refurbished these sights too. This is the front sight, and this is the rear sight for that Marlin
Oh,
bolt
cool.
action 22
He's
mag that I have. I think it's a model 25MN Marlin. So he refurbished these sights and sent them to me, and I'm very appreciative of that. I want to thank you, Troy. I think we've had actually one live since you sent this stuff, and I forgot I was going to talk about them, and I forgot. And after the live was over, I felt horrible. And then
golly, Johnny.
and yeah, there's 3 pieces to these sites. I've got all 3 pieces in here, and I am very happy to have those. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put these on, and I'm going to put that in a video. It'll probably be one of my auction videos. I'll say, oh yeah, remember that, Marlin that I got that time that people have been sending me all the parts for. They sent me a mag. When I bought it, didn't have a mag, didn't have any sights on it, didn't have a scope, didn't have any scope rings, didn't have, the only thing that's left, I think, is a sling and swivels. I think everything else people have sent me and got it to me. One guy gave me the magazine at another auction. He was there and here it is, and I'm like, wow. And so, but stuff has been coming in for the gun, and yes, it is very nice, and I appreciate that, and thank you so much, Troy, for that. And I'm very, very, very excited about putting that on and everything and getting it all working. Now you can get after them varmints, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I go to a lot of gun auctions and stuff like that. I actually buy a lot of stuff like that. So we seen the video when he popped up with that magazine, right? I mean, it's just like, yeah, I saw your video. I saw that you needed this, and it's wild how YouTube works. How is little Gus? Little Gus is awesome, Nanny Tam. Little Gus, I went out there yesterday, and he was kind of laying over there by himself up under some cedar trees and stuff like that. And I thought, well, I hope he's feeling good. So I walked toward him, and that dude put his tail in the air, and he was a rocket. I
See,
mean,
like the little Jesse was.
he lit out across that field like, yes, just like Jesse was. Hey, Barb at Ben's Over Acres.
So I want to know though if he was one of the little ornery ones that got into the donkey field.
I don't think so. I got a picture. I think I got a picture of those. Let's see here. So while we were gone, or some of our calves, they decided to go visit
The little miniature donkeys.
miniature donkeys. Let's see if I can find that. I think I've got a picture of them.
Oh, that's awesome, Derek. Hope you get that going.
Yeah, here are the ones who.
They are, Joey.
These are the ones that decided they
Ornery.
wanted to go visit somebody. Right there, they're a little bit bigger. They're not Gus.
They're the ones that are those the ones that got weaned?
No, they're not weaned yet. These aren't.
Oh.
See, I weaned 4. We've got 4 more to wean. So they just the age, because we have calves as they come, or bulls with the cows all the time. So anyway, so we got all that. We got all that. I've got we've got another cow we've got to bring home. She's got a calf.
Baby.
His name is Charlie. So we got to bring little Charlie home, and we got to bring our other cow home. They are actually with, they're over there with a friend of ours right now. They're still there. That's where we bought her. Hey, Janae, how are you doing? And there's Brian. Hey, Brian, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. He's going to be skid fish. Yeah, he's going to be skittish, I'm sure. We're supposed to get between 3 and 5 inches of rain over the next, I think it starts tonight and goes through Sunday night or Monday or something like that. And I'm hoping it fills our ponds up because I'm getting tired of watching the minnows and the small fish just gasping for air out there because it's been horrible. Over with a friend is that code for the freezer camps. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, says Lacey. That's right. It's been so long since we've had a live. What's it been?
How to act.
It's been like 3 weeks since we've had a live, isn't it?
I probably have had.
This is our 3rd week without.
Yeah.
It's been 3 weeks.
Sometimes I'm used to us having, me 3 because we'll have Chilling with the Gillums, the Homestead Hangout, and then me and Ginger do Digging in the Word Monday nights. But we're missing that, but we weren't able to do it the last couple of times because of different things and stuff. So I'm hoping Monday night we'll be back at it.
Yeah, where you'll be next Monday.
Yeah.
Will you be in a place where you can do it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I have to. Yeah. I'll be there.
Paul said this is our first live in 3 weeks. That's right.
Wow.
Because every night I've been trying to get ready for, this poverty tour thing. And I'm telling you guys, poverty tour was amazing. Say it with confidence, she said. Say it with confidence.
Yes, I will be there.
Say it with confidence. It's 44 degrees where Paul is right now. That didn't sound like a positive yes, says Joey. We got some rain here and mine are jumping. Just need that cooler weather to come in, right? Well, I'm hoping to be deer hunting at some point this weekend. Like I said, we're supposed to pretty much be a washout where it's muzzleloader season, and I'm going to be out and about and stuff like that. Before we get too far gone into this, guys, it's 5:49. Don't leave yet. I'm not saying this because I want you to leave. Don't leave just because I said this. But after us, it's White Rock Homestead after us. That's Tara and Jason. They go on at 6. And then after that, it is Dale and Lisa at 9 Acre Family Farms at 7 o'clock. So just making sure everybody knows where to go after you get out of here. We had a field full of 15 does this morning, right?
So
We've had quite a few showing up. Big love, everyone. I got a move birthday and got my doc appointment tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you for coming in, Gary. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Very good to see you. So, and Ginger, she's got all kind of guns. I caught you guys, but I got a heater cord to put in. Getting chilly here in central Kansas. All right, Dirty Bird.
Thanks for being in here.
Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. We go live every Thursday at 5:00. So
except for the last 3.
Yeah, except for the last. Yeah.
We never used to. I mean, never.
Maybe you catch another one.
You didn't.
But anyway, so we went to the duct tape drags. I bought the drag race package. So we actually had that, but since we didn't take the car that I wanted to race, which was the GTO, because whenever I bought this, we weren't sure which car we were going to take.
Yeah, true.
So I took we took the 77 Trans Am, and I knew I didn't want to race that.
I love the twins.
So I ended up giving that drag race package to a guy. His name is Steve, and his channel is called Build Season.
And he's out of what, Wisconsin?
Wisconsin, right?
Yeah, he came down from Wisconsin.
So Bill. Steve. So Steve.
Hey, Ralph.
With my help, because I helped him a lot. With my help, he got his car to go faster than he has ever been.
Yeah, he was stoked. He was really excited.
Tim and Dana, how are you doing?
He was really excited. I was happy for him. He really took to heart what you said.
Yes, that guy.
Johnny knows.
I'm telling you, Steve. His name is Steve Ramsey, and he has a channel called Build Season. I know some of you guys might know what the channel is, some of you might not. But he took to heart every word I said about. He asked me, how hot should the car be when I roll up? How much burnout should I put into it? How much boost should we put to it? How much, air pressure should we put in the tires? How much everything? So I helped him with every bit of all of that, and he ended up getting a personal best.
Oh, he was stoked.
Actually, the density altitude where we were was 4,400 feet. Yes, that's it right there. Build Season.
Yeah, and if you go out and visit his channel, leave him a note. Tell him Johnny at Gillum Farms sent you.
Right. Yeah. If you go over there, tell him Johnny sent you over there from Gillum Farms. He'll know exactly who you're talking about because he's in my text chain now. So he's texting me every day, this, that, or the other about. He went home and he figured up what he would have went if it had been at sea level. Because I told him, I said, "Hey man, that car's got 11s in it and a quarter." And he goes, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Oh yeah, it's got 11s in it." So he went home and checked it out. Yeah, he's well in the 11s.
We met a lot of cool people on that trip.
we met a lot of cool people. Hey, Crafty, how you doing? So, no, I never do that. I never threaten that ever. That's not going to be there'll never be a threat like that. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, Jesse and Lisa, Miss Stella mad she didn't get to see Uncle Jesse. That little Stella, she stole my heart. But I think she's stolen a lot of people's hearts. She's a little sweetheart.
Yeah.
When she was
put her in the video with the drone. She loved that thing.
My daddy's got a drone.
So we went out. We went to Cadillac Ranch. That was a new place where we went. We went out to Texas to the what's that place in Amarillo? That big steakhouse. What's it called?
Big Tex.
Big Tex, isn't it? Big Tex.
Big Tex, where if you eat the 72 ounce with
all 72 ounce steak,
the gristle on a stage, that you get it for free. Big Texan, yeah. It was a
Yeah.
cool place. Good food.
Yeah, they
But we
put
did.
you right up there in front of everybody whenever
Yeah.
you say, yeah, they put you up on stage
One
to
of the guys
eat,
that was on the
and
tour, he
everybody
did
around you watching and
it.
stuff like that.
I don't know if he ate the whole thing though, because he had
Oh
to go.
yeah,
I don't think
they
he
did.
ate.
I know that one guy ate everything.
Really?
Oh yeah.
He was looked like he was about to. He was
I didn't say
did
they looked happy about it at the end,
not
but
look good when he got up from the table.
I'm
That's
like,
just
man, that'll mess you up for a while.
a long time.
Yeah, Stella can wrap anyone around that tiny finger. She loves wholeheartedly. Yes, she does. She is a sweetheart. So, but man, we had a great time out there. We went to that. We did some wrenching in O'Reilly's parking lots.
Yeah, we did a
I tell
lot of
you
rent.
what, I need to throw big props to O'Reilly's, because there was an O'Reilly's in almost every town, and we got to go out to. I mean, they would get parts in pretty quick. We had a master cylinder, and I called them at 7:30 in the morning. They said, we don't have one, but we can get it by noon. And I said, get it on the way. So they ended up having that thing there at noon. I mean, we were in the parking lot. We were taking the old master cylinder off whenever the new one came in. And we bled it, didn't bench bleed it. We bled it on the car. And in the video, I'll show you how you do that and everything. And we had brakes again, and we were able to go on.
We love you. Take
Good night,
care.
Nanny Tam.
Yay, Derek. Derek's put his video up.
So, all right.
We'll have to go check it out.
Awesome, Derek. We'll check it out. Well, everybody, it's 5:57. I'll tell you what, let's just hop off here a couple of minutes early so you guys can go to the bathroom before Jason and Tara come on. And we'll talk to you. Hopefully, I don't know if we're going to have a live next week or not. We'll see, because
Or
deer
Saturday.
hunting.
What about Saturday?
I'll be deer hunting. Huh?
Okay.
No,
What
I'm
about
talking
Saturday?
about next week, like
Oh,
Thursday.
for Homestead Hangout. But Saturday is chilling with the Gillums.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
Is it?
Pretty sure. Jesse and Lisa did theirs last.
Jesse? Is this?
I don't know. I mean, a Gillum going live.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna be deer hunting. So anyway. All right, guys. Good night, everybody, and we will talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming in.
Bye. Thanks for being in here.
Remember, video out tomorrow, poverty tour. Bye, guys.
Jesse. Bye.
Yep, they were live last week. So we won't be live probably Saturday. See y'all later. Bye.
Love y'all. Bye.